It's happening. It's happening. Yes, guys, the Dubai countdown is now live. So stick around when we dig into all the details and talk about everything going on this week in the world of Earth 2. Alright guys, so as always, before we get started, if you want to support the channel in any way, you can use any of the support options listed down below, and it helps greatly just by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and getting notified when I post new content. I also want to remind you guys that the land giveaway is still going live, so make sure to watch the Earth 2 video I posted at the beginning of the week to get all of the entry details for that. I also just want to remind everyone real quick that I do now have a Discord server that I'm running for the combo crew. If you guys want to jump in there, it'd be really cool to have you guys come hang out with me. It's also the best place to get updates on all of the new content coming out before it hits the various platforms. So definitely make sure to check that out, guys. So I'm going to get right into the big news right now. One, because I have to speed through this because my camera's dying, but two, because this is the biggest news of all, guys. The Dubai countdown is now live. After an update last week and a little bit of suspense today, Shane came through with an announcement letting everyone know that Dubai will officially be available on March 20th at 2100 UTC. So that's going to vary depending upon where you're located, but it's going to be 2100 UTC. Looks like it's just going to be Dubai and the United Arab Emirates for right now, which is fine because that gives them the option to open up other countries down the line. I know for a lot of early adopter users, this is a day that a lot of us couldn't even really fathom coming to fruition. So the fact it's actually here and that we have a date announced for Dubai, that's pretty amazing. And not to take anything away from the team or Shane or how hard they've all been working, but I know some of us were probably expecting some updates on a couple of the other topics that Shane had previously touched on, and I just think that we'll probably get those in a future update. All in all, it's just exciting to see that they did stick to their word and that we actually finally have a date available for when Dubai will be open. Along with the announcement about Dubai, Shane also posted a screenshot of a brand new biome. Looks like this is a desert, sand, rocky biome. It even kind of looks like Mars, which is a little bit funny because there's been some Mars 2 jokes going around ever since everyone was hypothesizing that Shane met with Elon Musk a few weeks back. So it's just kind of funny to see that was the next biome they announced, but it makes sense considering the fact it's similar to the biome you'd find in Dubai. It's very arid desert climates. Nevertheless, it's just exciting to see them posting other biomes, and it's really exciting to see that they're working on new biomes for the game. There's a ton of different biomes across the planet, and they obviously have their work cut out for them, but the fact that they've already progressed through a few of them just shows us that they are working on it, and it really just gives promise to the end result of the game. Plus, that Jeep looks pretty sick, and I hope that we can have vehicles like that in Earth 2 as soon as this version of the game is released. Credit card payouts. So credit card payouts are something that Shane has mentioned several times now, and it's something that we're still sort of waiting on. He did tweet an update on it over the last day, basically stating that the team is well ahead of schedule on credit card payouts. We don't have an exact timeline or official time on when that will be released, but the fact they're ahead of schedule is just promising overall for the long-term rollout, and it seems like we could be seeing that sooner than later. We'll just have to keep our eyes peeled and hope that Shane gives us more information soon, or that we get an official announcement from the dev team soon on that. The last thing I wanted to mention here was bots. But there's also been a few mentions of bots previously in the announcement section. One was just a general announcement by Shane letting everyone know that if you're using bots, you're probably going to get shut down. And then there was a more recent announcement talking about how the team is working in parallel on a tool to prevent bot purchasing inside of the app. We hadn't really heard anything about it until, ironically, a few minutes ago, where Shane posted in the Discord and not only confirmed that the team has already rolled out some updates to prevent bots, but that they're continuing to do it, and it was basically done in preparation for Dubai. So it's really cool to see that they were thinking about the user experience and wanted to make sure that they were preventing users from ruining that experience when Dubai opens up, because I know how excited people are, and there's probably going to be a ton of people in there trying to buy property. I think people would be pretty bummed out and pretty upset if bots swooped in and were able to scoop up all the land before anyone was able to get anything, especially before anyone was able to get any Class 1 or Class 2 tiles. So it's just good to see that they're working on mitigation tools for bot purchases, as those are a big problem right now on a lot of platforms. And along the same lines as bots, Shane also did mention that they may implement some sort of CAPTCHA or something to that effect if they find that the purchasing is getting too out of control with Dubai and the UAE. I guess we'll just have to see if that happens or not, but it's interesting to see that that's something they're contemplating, and it's really cool to see that they already have a tool or an idea in place to prevent those things from happening should they arise. Alright guys, so that's all I had for this week. Aside from the Dubai update, we didn't have a ton of new stuff to cover, but I do want to break down everything that was going on this week and everything that was relevant. So we're still waiting on some information on Easter eggs, we're still waiting on some information on credit card payouts and the withdrawal process, and hopefully we get those in the coming days here. But in the meantime, I'll keep bringing you guys updates as we get them. Other than that, guys, if you like this content, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you like all these videos you're seeing here, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like that. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video today. Hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your Friday, an awesome weekend, and until next time, we'll see you soon.